Hey guys, it's Sunday. I'm Sarah. This is 7 Awesome Lesbians. And I'm aware that I'm in my bathrobe. My hair looks kind of crazy and I look really groggy. But I have a reason, so it's okay. Last night I was in a show. I opened Friday and it was also yesterday, and it will be next Friday and Saturday too at 7:30. If you know where I go to school, that is where it is. Go see it. It's fantastic, except I got home super duper late last night because of a cast party. So I'm exhausted. So excuse me if I end up rambling on and on. Shane chose the topic this week, and it is, has your sexual orientation or gender identity ever been beneficial or come in handy? If so, when? Tell us the story/stories. I'm actually gonna say no for that because it's actually, I can't think of a time when it's like come in handy or something. I can imagine, like, you know, the stereotypical stories like, oh, there's this really creepy guy and I said no because I was gay. I mean, like, that's actually happened before. Somebody asked me out a couple years ago and I was like, sorry, no, you're not my type. And he was like, what is your type? And I'm like, my type is female, which was really funny. But I don't think that's like coming in handy because the guy was really nice. So yeah. So another part of the topic is, what do you look like on your most confident days? So I'm going to have some fun with this one because I do a lot of things not on purpose. I just do them and people tell me that I do this stuff and I'm like, wait, really? I tend to strut when I'm having like a really good day, like I'm feeling really confident and like my ego is up and, you know, all that good stuff. Like last night after a show, I was on what I call an after show high, which is basically, you know, you finished a show, you feel great about yourself, you've gotten all these compliments, and you're like, I'm the best person in the world. So it's kind of like an ego boost, but like so ridiculous that you can't help but be super duper confident. And I tend to like strut around. That was my dog. Excuse you. She sneezed. I tend to like strut around and be kind of like bossy. I actually tend to be very bossy when I'm feeling overconfident. I like to listen to music and dance around, and I tend to act like an idiot. I, you know, act like I'm all that, which is really bad, but I mean, if I'm feeling very confident, that's what I'm gonna do. Of course, I don't do these things on purpose, they just happen. I really love the question, and it is, if you were a fortune cookie, what would you say? And that makes me so happy because I'm trying to think of like all the amazing things. I have a great story. My friend Sarah, she has the same name as me. So my friend Sarah, she got a fortune cookie a couple weeks ago, and it was like, you and your wife will, you know, live to whatever. And she was like, Sarah, you should have this. It was funny. Anyway, I guess it was one of those things you kind of had to be there. But, you know, it's because, like, wife, and yeah, okay. If I was a fortune cookie, I would say something big is in store for you, but you have to work to get it, or something along those lines. Like, you know, like, there's something coming, but you really have to work for it, or, like, you've worked very hard and something is coming for you. Because I feel like a lot of the time I work so hard, and it always manages to pay off. You know, no matter what it is that I'm working for, I always manage to, you know, get what I was working for. So, yeah, I think that's all for this week. I will see you all next week. Hugs, kisses, love. See you next week.